Welcome back to Helium Lemon's weird, wonderful world of video games. And we're here today with part 6 of LostWinds Disjointed of the Melodias. Today is still October 16th, and we are going this way. So, I'm not the expert, I have to look at the map. But that's okay if you guys will forgive me for having to look at the map for my troubles. It's a rock monster. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Great. Hello. So I actually got to talk to my mom on the phone in between episodes. That was an unexpected treat. My mom's in Virginia only for a couple more days. Today's Wednesday. She comes back on Friday night, I think. And she's there with her sister and her brother-in-law, just kind of hanging out, getting away from the city because they have a farm kind of just out in the hills of Virginia. And even though my mom isn't a huge fan of slobbery dogs, we have a cat here in our home, in our humble abode. We're going, yeah. Last episode, I figured out the trick to this screen. I kept getting confused, like, oh, which path is the higher path? Which path is the lower path? Like, I thought I have played this game enough times, but it's really been, like, years since I played this game, so don't blame me for not knowing where to go. And I was talking about Steam games and like how Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight looks like an interesting game. There's a few other games that I've just kind of been popping up on my radar. One is a game that's just called Mountain, where you're literally a mountain and there's almost no gameplay, but it's kind of like one of those artsy games. I might be interested in that. Like, it'll destroy my RAM on my computer because, like, it's just like a cute little Windows. Hey, we can switch it back to winter now, so let's... Yay, we used the bear statue for the first time. And I'm writing a little bit of an essay about video game music, and one of the interesting things is, I think, comparing the music of this game to the music of the original LostWinds, and how, like, they don't really give the winter areas much music. Instead, they give it this kind of like atmosphere and like wind sounds and like a lot of kind of like either like Japanese temple bells or like other similar kind of chimes. Like, my English teacher used to do like these kind of class meditations, and this English teacher was probably my favorite teacher in high school, just for all the inspiring things that he said. But I don't think we can... Can't go that way. And he used to do kind of like these class meditations and these class presentations where we would give the minutes. So we would just take like notes on the last class and present them. What do I do here? And he would use these chimes, they're actually called Tingsha chimes, to kind of lead the class meditations. It was really cool. I miss that guy. We're not going back here quite yet. Have we actually seen this area in summer yet? Let me see if we do something involving the water, or... Oh, I love these frozen waterfalls in the background. They're so pretty. I don't think we're actually able to do anything involving the water yet, unless the game just wants us to go like under this door, which we can do. I think there should be a statue down here also. Also, yeah, there's some other weird and or interesting Steam games popping up on my radar. One of them is Death's Gambit. One of them is like Neo Aquarium King of the Crustaceans, or something like that. And like one of the tags for the game is humor. So I still have no idea what that game is, except that it's like some weird game, some crazy game. I don't know. We're still going the wrong way. There's some other game that kind of like, it's like you're in an Egyptian temple and you have to solve a bunch of like laser puzzles. Like I didn't even see a screenshot for it. Just like a bunch of, or a gameplay video for it, just a bunch of screenshots. Did I mention Death's Gambit? I think so. If the camera was zoomed out just a little bit more, there you go. Yeah, I think we want to go that way. Okay, there we go. Another interesting kind of retro style game is Cat Maze. And I have no idea what that game is about other than the title. I think we're meant to go up this way. I don't know. I can't believe that I'm so lost. Wins already. Yeah, we have the thing here. Yeah, and this should be the way to go. Okay, finally. We have the chance to switch it to summer here. Do we want to? I don't think we've actually seen this screen in summer yet, so let's chance it and go with summer here. Any other interesting Steam games? There's this one game that had like a rotation concept similar to And Yet It Moves. That I can't remember the name of that game. Okay. I remember what to do here. Thank you, game. And then, oh gosh, Papa and Yo. That was an interesting game that I was sort of following at one point. And then, oh my gosh, I'm in love with the game company Amanita Design. So I'm like rapidly following any game that they put out. I really haven't played enough Machinarium. Last time I tried to play Machinarium, it didn't really work properly on my computer. So I'm hoping that I'll get it to work and give it more of a chance. But they came out with a game called Pilgrims, and I think that was actually kind of recent. But they're still coming out with a bigger game called Creeps. And then there's a game called Candle that just looks absolutely beautiful. I might have to get it just because of how beautiful it looks. So hopefully that door will stay open. Hey, we can just go through the waterfall, and then we can't. Yeah, we need it to... I wish that momentum would have worked better. And I lost sound in my headphones. That's kind of crappy. I don't know why that happened. And I mentioned that I was like really getting into Super Mario World hacks, or at least kind of like the community of people, like, I don't know, like kind of like Grand Pooh Bear and Barb and that community. Not that I watch them that much, but it's also just kind of funny because like my friend is super into them, and like I was like, oh yeah, I kind of discovered them too by accident. But I started watching a lot of Grand Pooh World 2, and then I started watching Invictus, and like that game has a crazy soundtrack. Like I don't know if the soundtrack is as good as Grand Poo World 2, but it's got a very kind of like distinctive style to it. Like the title screen is like, it starts off and it's like, whoa, it's crazy. I believe this is a new area. It's a new ice cave. I mentioned before, I really like the design of these ice caves in terms of puzzles. I also just really like them because they're just beautiful. I was talking to my friend recently about like how I kind of wanted to move out of the city and move someplace where there's a lot of snow and mountains. I was like, well, could be Vermont, maybe Maine, maybe Alaska, maybe Montana. She said, oh, I could see you in Montana. Not so much the other places, but she said, oh, I could see you in Montana. So I wonder why, but yeah, gonna move to Montana soon. And that's actually a Frank Zappa song. It's like, moving to Montana soon. Gonna be a dental floss tycoon, because it's all about like how Montana is the best state for growing. Or no, he's gonna be like a cowboy and just have like a farm where he raises dental floss. It's obviously a nonsensical song, but it's a freaking good song with Tina Turner singing this like crazy vocal solo in the middle. That's like one of the like most complex pieces of music that Frank Zappa ever wrote. And then like an amazing guitar solo and all this stuff. Yeah, Frank Zappa was a genius, and he's gonna be one of my heroes for a very long time. I was just thinking about like how like if my younger self could see me like today and like what I'm into, he would think I was so weird. Like, why do you like all this stuff? But like I always think of myself as like, well, I'm a person, I really value just like staying true to my childhood beliefs and ideals. Like I'm still like want to consider myself like pure-hearted, and I love nature, and also just like not a big fan of like scary movies or whatever, but yeah, like I'm like, even today, like I started with lifting weights just because I felt like I should be. Can we get it? Heck yeah, speedrun strat. Let me see if that actually worked. No, it didn't. Never mind. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm never going to be a speedrunner. My dreams are crushed. No, maybe. I don't know. I think we still need The Rock, yeah. We still need Dwayne Johnson to come and help us. Yeah. I don't know, even the books I read. Like, well, I guess I'd find a way to explain to my, like, whatever, 8-year-old self. But still, I'm like, man, the Lewis Carroll and, like, the Roald Dahl that I read as my 8-year-old self had such a good impact on me. So, I'm proud of my 8-year-old self. I'm trying to stay true to him or whatever. But in some ways, you need to grow. Like, you need to have a more developed sense of yourself. And that's okay, and that's what college is for, I guess. No, I hate college. No, I don't hate college. College is just different, and you have to get used to it. But, like, I'm glad that college isn't forever. People are like, oh, yeah, college is the best, like, time of your life. Like, you should enjoy it while you can. I was like, oh, I can't wait for it to be done. I do not remember much. I was attacked by the creature. It moved with such frightening speed. I awoke several hours ago in the snow, and was instantly aware that something was not right. I have been poisoned. Oh gosh. My only hope now is to find some form of shelter before the creatures in the snow find me. That's why our mom's so sick. She's been poisoned. Toku, look out! Maybe we should try hitting it with something. Yes, we've been creating snowballs. I'm kind of upset that I don't have the music right now, because he makes this amazing sound when he vomits all over you. So I hit you with a snowball already. I just gotta hit you with a snowball like twice or something. Anyway, look at these pretty snowy mountains. I love it. I love the snowy mountain area in Twilight Princess too. Just gonna go through a list of... Oh, yeah, and Paper Mario. Big fan of the snowy mountains in Paper Mario. So yeah, it's just gonna go through a list of all the snowy mountain areas in video games that I like. Here's a new power. Some new voodoo juju magic for Enril. But it's not Jojo Rabbit, which is a movie that I might like to see. It's another Taika Waititi movie. I'm not even sure I'm saying his name right. Combined with Sante's powers, we should be more than ready to enter the Melodia City. It's autumn now. Autumn is such a great season. Okay, sorry that my thoughts are so incoherent. And we're going to save our progress right here. And I'll see you in the next episode of LostWinds Winter of the Melodias for more shenanigans and hijinks. Goodbye.